Okay, we're on Taanit, Perek Dalid, Mishnah Aleph. First Mishnah in the fourth and last chapter of Masechet Taanit. So now we're going to talk about, for a little while, we're going to talk about the idea of the ma'amadot. So before we get to the ma'adot in the next Mishnah, we're going to talk about the idea of when do the Kohanim nosi'in et kapehem. Nosi'in et kapehem, they raise up their hands. It's when they duchen. When they do duchening, it's called. When they say the Birchat Kohanim. So the Mishnah says, Bishlosha prakim bashana, 3 different times of the year, Kohanim nosi'im et kapehem arba pa'amim bayom. 3 times during the year, the Kohanim duchen, they raise their hands, they lift their hands, they recite Birchat Kohanim, i.e. in Shul, in Beit Knesset, in the Beit HaMikdash, 4 times during the day. Shacharit, Musaf, Mincha, Ubeni'ilat HaSha'arim. Okay, when do they have these 4 tefillot? When would they do it 4 times? Shacharit, Musaf, Mincha, and Ni'ilat Sha'arim, the Ni'ilah of the gates. So it's either the Ni'ilat Sha'arim, the locking of the gates of the Beit HaMikdash, or the Ni'ilat Sha'arim, as we say, up above in heaven. Okay, when are these 4 times? When are these 3 times? B'Ta'aniyot, Ubema'amadot, Ubeyom Kippurim. Ta'aniyot, there was a public fast. So since it was a public fast and everyone went to the streets and everyone's blowing the shofar, they would also add Ni'ilah. That makes sense. Ma'amadot, we're going to see what the Ma'amadot are in the coming Mishnayot. Ubeyom Kippurim, and also on Yom Kippurim. Okay, now the problem is, the Mishnah said, the Gemara obviously says, one second, we don't say Musaf on Ta'aniyot. So what in the world is going on here? So let's just look at the Bartunura for a second. Hachika Amar. This is what it means. V'shlosha pa'ar krikim, 3 times. Shem Ta'aniyot u'ma'amadot v'mikippurim demasik batar hachi. Okay, that we have the maskana about them, meaning on Yom Kippurim. Yom Kippurim is the one time that Kohanim, that they say Musaf, Mincha, Shachri, Musaf, Mincha, and the Ni'ilat HaSha'arim. Okay, so that's the one time on Yom Kippur, Kohanim nosi'im kapehem b'chol tefillah. Kohanim, they duchen every tefillah. V'yesh yom echad be'elu. Okay, and there's one of these 3 days, shenosim arba pa'amim bayom. So, meaning, in the normal day, on a Taanit, for example, they would have Shachrit, Mincha, and the Ilah. They would add Ilah, and that's when they would do Nisiat Kapayim. Similarly, where are we? Ma'amadot, the same idea. There weren't 4 tefillot. In the Ma'amad, there wasn't necessarily Musaf. But on Yom Kippur, they did Shachrit, Musaf, Mincha, and Ni'ilah. Okay, now, why, on the other hand, would they? The Bartunura says, Mitnitin, Rabbi Meir, Mishnah is Rabbi Meir. The Amar, Yesh Nisiyot Kapayim be'mincha be'ta'aniyot u'ma'amadot. There is duchening on Mincha in Ta'aniyot u'ma'amadot. You might have noticed, if you've gone to Israel, we don't duchen normally on a regular weekday, but we do duchen, we do do the Birchat Kohanim on a Taanit. Why? Why is there not Nisiat Kapayim b'mincha every day? Mishum shikrut. Because people would go to eat, and they didn't have soda or apple juice. What would they drink? They would drink wine. And if they drink wine, there is shikrut, there is drunkenness. And we don't duchen when there's a possibility of drunkenness. You might have also noticed that's one reason why in some shuls, they duchen on Simchat Torah, when everybody is going to drink, they do the Birchat Kohanim. In some shuls on Shacharit. In our community, they do it both, whatever. But Idna, nowadays, leka shikrut. So now there is not shikrut. So we're not worried about on Mincha of a Ta'anit. Rabbi Yossi argues and says, Gazvina and Mincha shel Ta'anit, ad Mincha dechol yoma. So we're afraid, and every Mincha, we don't do it a Mincha to Ta'anit, because then people will get confused and say, there's Birchat Kohanim on Mincha and every day. Nonetheless, so we see from here, there was an idea of Tfilat Ni'ilah. They recited Tfilat Ni'ilat Sha'arim on not only on Yom Kippur, but also on Ta'aniyot. They recited Ni'ilah on the Ma'amadot, as we'll soon see. And also on all of those days, the Kohanim would do Birchat Kohanim. Stop here. Says here, learning the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.